Hello everyone, welcome to another video for the One Piece trading card game. In this video, we will be reviewing another leader from the second set. This leader is Magellin. Let's begin. Magellin is a special attribute, impelled down trait leader. He has the ability, your turn, once per turn. When a Don card is returned from the field to the Don deck, this leader gets plus 1000 power this turn. Magellin is a mono-purple leader, which means he will start with 5 life. Magellin is a very standard leader, similar to last set's King. You can pretty much play any purple deck with them since they really just have a generally good effect. King gave all your opponent's characters minus 1k power, which made trading a little easier. Magellan's gives you extra power for disrupting your opponent or using a Don minus effect, so either way, they're just good leaders. Magellin has a little bit of the edge being an aggressive leader though, because he does get the extra 1000 power for free, and he can use the Don minus effects a lot better than King would. Next, we have a deck list that I feel is pretty viable for Magellin. This deck is 4 Set 2 Hannibal, 4 Set 1 Jack, 4 Starter Deck Who's Who, 4 Starter Deck Uda, 4 Set 1 X-Drake, 4 Set 2 Magellin, 3 Starter Deck King, 3 Set 1 King, 2 Starter Deck Douglas Bullet, 4 Hydra, 4 Hell's Judgment, 4 Venom Road, 2 Lion's Threat Imperial Earthbind, and 4 Impel Down. As you can see, this deck is very similar to the idea that King has, where we're just going to play big cards turn after turn to try to overwhelm our opponent. A new card, Magellin, is really good here since he can disrupt our opponent's Don, having it so when we play our big things like our Douglas Bullet, our opponent can't play anything big in return, and we can take over the game from there. We also have some good early game disruption like the Who's Who and the Uda, some good discard like the X-Drake and the Jack, and some good removal with Kings, in both Kings. We also have a lot of events in this deck. The 4 Hydra, 4 Hell's Judgment, and 4 Venom Road. They are in here for different reasons, but the reason why they're in here together is because all of them have the same trigger of if your opponent has a certain amount of Don, they put one of their Don back into their Don deck, which means for hitting you, they're going to be at a disadvantage because they're losing resources they'll have on the next turn. All of these cards are also impelled down, which means they're searchable with the Hannibals and the impelled down. Again, we have another stage that you can play 4 copies of it because you have some effect in the deck to get rid of extra ones. The effect in this deck is Impel Down itself, which has you discard a card to look at the top 3 and put an Impel Down in your hand. Our other Impel Down, then all of these are the Magellin, who we really want to find because he is the key card in this deck to get us into the late game uncontested. And the Lion's Threat Imperial Earthbind is just an extra little bit of removal that doesn't really hurt the deck having 2 of. Thank you all for watching the video. I hope you enjoyed. Next week, we have the last monocolor leader from the second set, which is Smoker. I hope you all had a good day, and I will see you in the next one. Goodbye.